math homework is in between problems. We have been comparing fractions by playing a game in class called In Between. That is where we try to place all of the cards in a round of this game, and the students are practicing putting fractions in order according to percent. So as they are working on this, they can use their math notes. They have a fraction percent equivalent chart. This chart is also on our classroom page under math notes, and they can pull that up and use it too. Hannah and Martin are working together to play a perfect game of In Between, in which they place all of the cards. They have each played one card. Write Hannah's and Martin's fractions in the blank cards in the game to show how they can all fit. So here are Hannah's cards and Martin's cards. Here is our game. So the first thing I want you to do is notice here we have 10%, 50, and 90. Those are the 3% that we lay out during our game. Then the students have to put the fractions in order in between. So from class, they should already know 1/8 is 12.5%, and they can find that right here. And they can write that underneath here to help them order fractions. 5/8 we know is 62.5%. Alright, so starting with Hannah's first card, 3/4. Think about what percent is 3/4. Remember, fourths are like quarters, and if I have 3/4, I'd have 75 cents or 75%. So the first thing you should do is write your percents under each card. That way you can see which is the closest to 90 and which would come next. So 2/5 we know is 40%. 5/6, 83.33%. 9/10, 90%. 7/10, 70%. 1/3, 33.33%. 3/10, 30%. 1/4, 25%. 4/5, 80%. And 1/2 is 50%. Okay. So right away, I see we have some equivalencies here. So 1/2 is 50%. That has to go right here. 9/10 is 90%. It has to go right here. Next, I'm going to work forward. So 12.5%, what percent would come next? I see 25%, so that would be 1/4. Then we've got 30. Next would be 33.33. If you notice, I'm writing my fractions down because when we play the game, we'd be laying these cards. We wouldn't be writing a percent. So you do need to order your fractions. Then I would go to 2/5 because it's 40%. And so on. So I'll give you a few minutes. Go ahead, keep working, and then I'll let you check. here's what your final answer should look like. Okay? All right. Nice work.